On now to our next story, and Chief Justice Kwesi Eninyeboah has endorsed the Ghana case tracking system as one of the surest ways of addressing bottlenecks in the administration of justice. The technology-based tracking system is to help curb corruption associated with arrest, investigation, prosecution, and conviction of criminal cases in the country. Justice Eninyeboah is hopeful the system will enhance transparency and facilitate coordination between the justice service institutions. Ohiming Tewia has more in the following report.
Introduced in 2018, the case tracking system allows civil society, organizations, and their citizenry to monitor progress of cases from beginning to its closure. It involves the use of software designed to digitally track criminal cases from the initial 40 districts in 7 regions of Ghana. The Legal Resource Center, Commonwealth Human Rights Initiative, and the Crime Check Foundation are partnering USAID to implement the Ghana Justice Sector Support Activity. It has been organizing sensitization workshops on the case tracking system in Kumasi. Justice Eninyeboah calls for public support in the implementation of the system. His speech was read by Justice Johnny Kulendi, a justice of the Supreme Court.
It will facilitate much greater collaboration and coordination between our justice service institutions. It will also enhance transparency and accountability, which is at the heart of any true sense of justice delivery. And it will reduce the impact of corruption on the process.
Prison is one of the key justice institutions envisaged to benefit from the case tracking system. An assistant criminal records officer at the Kumasi Central Prisons, DSP Francis Yao Apau, is hopeful the challenge of congestion at the prisons will be addressed. He reviewed out of the current remand population of 458 in the Ashanti region, 180, representing about 40%, have had their warrants expired. He blames administrative lapses such as missing dockets, transfer or death of police investigators for the illegal stay of inmates, leading to the congestion in the prisons.
The remand population in Ashanti region is around 458. Those that warrants or that have expired their stay at the prisons, it was 180. That means about 40% shouldn't be in prison by now. One of the key areas that we are expecting the CTS to work for us is decongesting the prisons. Also, we've identified some administrative lapses in the system. That's what I've termed it. And people are being punished because of these administrative lapses. A person will be remanded and then we realize that the CID has been transferred. There is the usual situation, somebody takes over. But when a new person takes over, some of them see it as a burden, because that is not his case.
Meanwhile, project officer at the CHRI and USAID Justice Sector Support Activity, Anthony Sedro, bemoaned the gap between the poor and the rich in assessing justice delivery in Ghana.
Ghana is not doing so well when the World Justice Report was released. For example, the cost of initiating a suit at the court is quite high. Majority of Ghanaians are not rich to be able to afford the cost of initiating justice at the courts. Also, for those who are able to do so, who are able to go through the court system, there's a lot of delay. It takes so long for a court case to be held. So access to justice for poor and vulnerable, especially people who don't have money, is so difficult. And that is why, with the support of USAID, this project has come up so that we will have what is called a case tracking system. That's right from the police stations when the suspect commits an offense, his docket is entered into an electronic system, right down to when the person ends up in prison or is freed. We can track the cases.
From Kumasi, for Joy News, Ohimintiria reporting.